suitcase by the door. Didn't know what I was leaving for. Tears still echo down the hall. Thought I lost it all. Sister said, just take the ride. I rolled my eyes but climbed inside. Didn't know that broken roads led where healing grows. I was holding on to yesterday. Didn't see the light along the way. But every mile, every turn lit a fire I forgot could burn. We took the long way home. Didn't have a map to follow, but somewhere down that winding road we found more than tomorrow. Right people, hearts learning how to bend. What felt like the enemy was a detour to friendship. Laughter in a midnight song. Voices shaky, but we sang along. Strangers turn to something real in the way we feel.
If there's one thing worse than off-key karaoke, it's a pair of hiking shoes that squeak like a rubber duck in distress. Mine chirped with every step, loud, drawn-out squeals that echoed against the damp moss and lacy ferns carpeting the trail. Somewhere behind me, George's voice drifts through the pines. Those shoes of yours are having a quacking panic attack. I tug at the padded straps of my pack, its weight pressing onto my shoulders. Correction, I gasp, wiping sweat from my brow. It's a fashionably exhausted duck in distress. Up ahead, Red stands at the trailhead in a neon sun visor that casts her eyes in a perpetual sunrise glow. Her shirt is the color of coral, and her ponytail bounces like a metronome. She beams, an overdose of enthusiasm so potent it should require a permit. All right, singles, she thrills, voice bright enough to wake slumbering chipmunks. Today's all about grounding ourselves in nature and each other. Translation, we're about to climb a mountain for reasons that likely involve trust exercises and group source feelings. Leaning casually against the bus door, Booker grins as though he's watched this particular horror movie before. He's tanned, scruffy in all the right places, and warns us in a rumbling of amusement. Don't forget water, folks. It's a 3-mile loop, unless someone decides to wander off, and then it becomes a rescue mission. Beside him, Esmeralda looks utterly unruffled. She's wearing yoga gear in a shade of blue so sleek it must cost more per square inch than my rent. Georgia, clutching her hoodie tied unevenly around her waist, looks like a reluctant camp counselor. I, meanwhile, am already dripping sweat just standing still under the filtered morning light. Is it too late to fake a sprained ankle? I whisper, eyeing a conveniently placed rock. Georgia pushes her wire-rimmed glasses up the bridge of her nose. Only if you can commit. You're dramatic, but not theatrical. We plunge onto the narrow dirt path, the earth soft and loomy beneath our boots. Tiny blossoms, buttercups, daisies, Queen Anne's lace, dot the edges, their petals fluttering in the breeze. With each step, I hear the crunch of gravel, the rustling of dry leaves, and my own unrelenting squeaks. Red keeps stopping to inhale deeply, arms outstretched. Doesn't this air just heal your soul? She declares, nostrils flaring like a happy dog. My soul, I think, would prefer air conditioning and a cold drink. Halfway up the incline, Esmeralda slows to match my clumsy pace. She's tugged her hair into a loose bun, dark tendrils escaping at her temples. You were good last night, she says, voice surprisingly gentle. Good? You mean vocally unstable with moments of outright chaos? She laughs, rich and unguarded, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. You made everyone brave enough to be ridiculous, and that's a gift. I blink at her. The woman who looks like she sleeps in tailored blazers is complimenting me. For a moment, the forest hushes around us, and I consider that maybe this trip is magic after all. At a rest stop marked by a fallen log, Georgia perches and pops open a Ziploc of trail mix. Almonds, peanuts, stale raisins, and a rogue M&M or two. Nearby, Anna hands out granola bars like a dutiful squirrel. What made you sign up for this torture? Georgia asks, crunching her mix. Esmeralda pulls off her cap, revealing the sweat-darkened hair beneath. Honestly, my secretary, she admits with a forced laugh. It was an intervention, Esmeralda continues. I hadn't taken a vacation in 4 years. An uncomfortable laugh ripples through the groove, but her smile wavers as she admits. I didn't realize how lonely I'd gotten until someone pointed it out. Booker, refilling his water bottle, offers a glance brimming with something unspoken, which I pretend not to notice. Georgia glances at Red, who's scrutinizing the map with captain-level intensity. I'm starting to think Red screens for emotionally repressed professionals. Well, then how do you get in, I tease. Georgia shrugs. Maybe a pity invite. Divorced social workers are their own endangered species. The path bends and leads us into a rocky outcrop overlooking a valley that stretches into misted morning light. Rolling hills ripple away, dark crowns of evergreens mingled with golden meadows. A pair of hawks wheel lazily overhead. Red gathers us in a circle, insisting on holding hands for a mindful moment. Booker humors her, though I catch him silently mouthing, "Help me," when she isn't looking. When she finally lets go, Georgia leans in and whispers, "If this turns into a trust fall exercise, I'm tripping backwards down the slope." We all burst into laughter, bright, echoing, and a chorus of real joy. Back at camp, the fire ring smolders and smoke spirals toward the sky. Our muscles scream in protest, calves tight, shoulders sore, feet itching to peel out of shoes that still squeak under the coals of the dying embers. Our clothes are streaked with dirt and sweat. Our dignity must be lost somewhere on that mountainside. But around the crackling fire, there's a new ease between us. Shared suffering, and the ritual of bug spray has forged an unlikely camaraderie. Red distributes leather-bound journals. "Tonight," she intones, "write one thing you've learned about yourself this week." I click open the clasp, flip to a blank page and write, "Maybe Maddie was right." Being pushed out of your comfort zone doesn't always feel like punishment. Georgia peeks over my shoulder. "You're writing feelings? Look at you. That's character development." Booker sets his sunburst guitar against the log and winks. "Tomorrow's adventure, river tubing. Bring courage and waterproof dignity." Esmeralda smiles at him. Their eyes meet in a flicker of something warm, an unspoken current passing through two unlikely souls. Georgia elbows me. "Yup," she whispers. "Definitely chemistry. Give it 2 more days in a shared snack pack and we're going to have some romance." I roll my eyes but can't keep the smile off my face for the first time in a long while. It feels good to laugh and mean it. Laughter drifts into the darkening woods, a tangled melody over the hum of cicadas. Above us, stars prick the sky with pinpoints of light. And as the camp settles into the hush of night, I realize this detour, this unexpected path into the wild, might be exactly where I was supposed to be. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for the next part, which is coming soon.